ladies, today's video is authentically you. So the first point is how to be authentically you. We want to be ourselves. Isn't that what everybody says? The first thing is think about what you actually like and what makes you happy. Art, media, food, clothes, etc. If your answer is contrary to Yah's word, then be honest and pray about it. Father, I love you, but I love the world more. So I have to put that caveat in there because obviously, when you tell people do what makes you happy, we're skewed as human beings. There's certain things that make us happy that are contrary to the word. And if you just write these things down or you give yourself time to think about what you actually like, what makes you happy, it will show you more about who you are. And as I said, you can talk to God and maybe, some of us, the reason why we sin is because we like sin, correct? So you can be honest with God and say, do you know what, Father? I really like fornicating. I don't want to stop, right? But maybe there's a deeper reason as to why you do that. Maybe you're just seeking connection, and that's the way how you seek connection. So you can ask him, Father, please, instead of connecting with different men in this way or whatever it is, please help me to find that connection with you more. Help me to find healthy connections in friendships. Do you understand? So what I'm saying is it doesn't have to be something as, like a sin, but it could just be something lovely that you like. Like, do you know what? I like to lay down in the grass, like the picture that I showed. I like to lay down in the grass and just look up in the sky and think. It could be that. Our likes change over the years. But as I said, if what you like is contrary to the word, pray about it. Ask your Father, because he's your heavenly Father, to help you to overcome it. You know that you can overcome. Yahusha gave us the perfect example on how to live a life above sin, without sin. Do you see what I mean? So it is possible. It is possible. So just remember, there are certain things that you like, and tell God, be honest with him and tell him what you like, because he knows anyway. And that's what being authentic is. Remember, being authentic just means you're being honest. And that's what you want to be. You want to be more of an honest person. Number 2, allow yourself to change. It's okay to accept the fact that certain friendships have ran their course. In life, I've seen where maybe you're friends with people in this season, and then maybe, I don't know, it could just be that you grow apart or you don't talk as much. And then there are people from like before that season that come back into your life, and then you get closer with them or you meet new people. It's okay for friendships to change. I think the main thing is that we just wish people well, wish people well and move on. It may be that someone has seen certain things in you that they don't like. That's the reality. It may be that you've seen certain things in someone else that you don't like, and you just say, do you know what, at this point, maybe I'll just be honest and move on. Whatever may be the reason, it could just simply be that you've moved away. Naturally, when you move away, you're not as close to people as you once were. As I've experienced, I've been fortunate enough to live in Jamaica, and now I live in Scotland, which is technically abroad because I'm from England, but it still feels like the UK basically. But someone's going to watch this and be like, obviously Scotland is the UK, so I don't feel like I'm abroad like that, you know what I mean? But it's still a different country than my birth. Yeah. But at the end of the day, there's certain people who I'm not as close to, and that's okay. When you see them, you're cool, but you just know that sometimes that is what the distance brings, and that's okay. At least when you pick up the phone and you talk to one another, you know that it's all love. We care for each other. We're there for each other. But that's it. It is what it is. And at the end of the day, you have to give yourself grace. Remember, you are not God. I am not God. So we can only do so much, especially when you become a mum. Outside of giving your girls your best energy and your spouse, outside of that, it's difficult to try and maintain lots of different relationships. So you maintain the relationships as much as possible, and obviously someone reciprocates with you. And that's another sign as well, where you see that, okay, this is a bit one-sided, the communication on this point, then you can take note of that and just say, okay, maybe this person has moved on, and that's all right. Yeah. The other thing is you can do a different hobby in different seasons of your life. Maybe you used to like drawing. Now you're not into drawing so much. Maybe you used to like creating content. Now you don't. It's okay for your hobbies to change as well. Because sometimes people don't end up doing any hobbies because they think, oh, well, I don't have time. But maybe the thing that you used to like, you just don't like it anymore. And that's okay. All right. Number 3. Have a journal. Now, I wrote a video on why it's important to write a letter to yourself on this channel. But as I've mentioned before, I did an Instagram post on it recently. I'm on Instagram at Charlotte Space. If you write a journal, you can write your thoughts in there. I think sometimes the thing that stops people from writing a journal is probably they think as well, what if I write something really deep and someone reads it? Because sometimes I think that, like, what if I write something mad deep in there and my daughters, like, them with their reading nosy selves, going to read something. I don't think you have to put deep information in there like that. It's totally up to you. If you want to put a lock on it, like those journals you can get with a lock on it. I don't know. That's up to you. But me, most of the time, it's my gratitude. It's whatever comes to your mind that you just feel like you need to write. I don't think you even need to write in a journal every single day, because then someone might start feeling like, oh, I'm failing. I didn't write in my journal today. Because if you're like me, I have a tendency to do that. Oh, I missed the mark. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. Oh, you know what I mean? And that's okay. So write a journal. A friend told me the other day about an exercise where people talk to a chair. They talk to a chair. I think it's about talking to yourself at a different stage of your life. You pretend that person's in the chair, and you talk to your younger self. I know someone's going to hear that right now and be like, Jojo, but it's just about expressing, isn't it? That's the whole point of having a journal. Just talk things, just say it out of your mouth, because that's being authentic. And that's what I've realized. When you say something out of your mouth that you've been thinking for a long time, you realize, wow, that is actually what I think about something. This is truly how I feel about something, about someone, about some event that took place in my life. I've said it out of my mouth, and now I can confront it. Now I can face it because I've just been honest. Authenticity is just honesty, right? So our verse of encouragement today is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15. Study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman that needeth not be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. All right then, ladies, thank you for watching. And while you are here, please remember to like and subscribe. Bye.